Welcome to Dominator TV, episode 11. It has truly been a thrill for me to go through the 10 steps of buying a house and to be able to provide that resource to you, which is something that I have not yet seen in this sort of context, in this form. Today, we're going to talk about understanding search and listing portals. Now, this can be helpful for buyers and sellers. But what in the world am I talking about? I'm talking about Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com, Homes.com, and the other 900 that end up on your search feeds. To date, Zillow has the largest base of home buyers who are looking to make their next move. The transition into e-commerce real estate has seen a massive increase in customers being able to start, filter, and end their search for homes online. On the surface, these platforms provide an awesome service to potential buyers by bringing all of the properties you want to see in one place, your phone. Have you ever asked yourself where these properties come from? Here's something I bet you don't realize. The majority of properties that these portals have to offer the everyday consumer are actually brought to you by the realtors who are putting the listings into the MLS on a daily basis. Here's a breakdown of what happens. The realtor lists the property with a client and puts it on the multiple listing service. The multiple listing service syndicates with third-party portals like Zillow and Realtor.com to make the properties easier to search. These are usually done with agreements that Zillow and Realtor have with the MLS and all the other websites. The listing company usually offers a suite of websites, hundreds that they syndicate it to, making the properties that the first-party realtors put the work into right to you. This is ultimately how every real estate website ends up with the same listed properties available. But here's where it gets confusing. Third-party real estate sites focus their attention on picking these listings up. Once they sell or change status, guess what? You can still see them as a buyer. In cases where a property has been sold or taken off the market, these portals will indicate it, but it is usually in small writing above or below the property address that says off market. This is where it begins to be a problem for home buyers. As a professional, I may send a client a list of all properties available in a certain area. They will respond with properties they found on a third-party site that have the wrong party listed, they're no longer available, or currently under contract to sell. That's the most common. This is enough of an inconvenience that it comes across my desk a few times a week. To add insult to injury, these sites collect buyer information, and sell those leads back to the real estate professionals who are the reason they are in business from the beginning. Sure, there are for sale by owner properties as well, but statistics show that an average of 88% or more of these will also need a realtor to finish the transaction. Let's talk about the obvious value here. How do you explain to a buyer that the tools they've been using to look for properties are not always accurate or even the best source of the information that they need? Everything starts with communicating the truth. The truth is that partnering with an expert in the area you are searching for property in will be your best resource and will most likely not cost you any money. In fact, it will gain you more value than you could have imagined. Let's say that you're looking at properties in my area of practice. By forming a relationship with me, you will be receiving information of properties that are available with up-to-date information, prices, and statuses. On top of this, you have the advantage of having a person who can investigate properties on a case-by-case basis to answer your questions and help to determine whether or not they are feasible. At the next level, having a specialized buyer's agent will provide you the value that you simply cannot find anywhere else. Your professional can negotiate for your best value and terms and look out for your own best interests and desires. This professional can protect you with legally binding documentation. They can guide you through the steps of purchasing, and they can advise you of any negative and positive attributes associated with your potential purchases. Let's say you're looking somewhere else outside of my expertise area. I would much rather have you reach out to me so that I can hand select an agent within my worldwide network that I know will provide you Dominator level services. From Alabama to Argentina, Tennessee to Taiwan. Even if I'm not your preferred contact in real estate, reach out to the professional who is. They will have their own network of connections that can help you. We all take our customer base incredibly seriously, and we want you to have the best buying experience possible. So we've addressed the ways of having a professional can curb the confusion, but let's talk about the future. Some third-party websites aim to streamline the buyer experience by eliminating the guidance of having an agent. According to the National Association of Realtors, the average iBuyer, that's what we call these people who are not using an agent, that chooses to eliminate the real estate professional loses up to 13% of their property's value in extra fees and expenses that the professional would have taken care of. Here's how you can have the best of both worlds. All of the things provided to you by Zillow, Realtor.com, Trulia, and others can not only be duplicated by a professional, but can be enhanced beyond the value that you can imagine by having someone in your pocket. Have you ever imagined attorneys being replaced for legal litigation? Absolutely not. Why? Because they bring irreplaceable value to the process. If you want to save money, realtors are here for you. I'm here for you. If you're looking for an experience completed in e-commerce, including digital showings, digital closings, and property searches that do not require you to be here in person, realtors are here for you. I am here for you. If you are looking for a classic experience that involves you being physically present through the process, realtors are here for you, and I am here for you. If you are looking to maximize your purchasing, investing, or selling value by pulling out all the stops and streamlining the process with you being the number one beneficiary in mind, realtors are here for you, and I am here for you. At the end of the day, third-party portal sites serve a wonderful resource by making searching for properties so much easier than they ever were. Used in conjunction with a dominating real estate professional, you will find endless value. Keep in mind, however, that the key part to your successful transaction is partnering with that professional who can advise you, guide you, negotiate for you, and protect you. Until next time, this has been Dominator TV. We'll see you next week. Adios.